technique for any shoot.
That's a fact. According to who?
Would you be willing to take a drug test?
All right, gentlemen.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back. This is episode 76 of the Bargoyles. We out here doing big things. By big things, I mean sitting in my dad's basement recording a podcast. What's up?
Thanks,
Cheers,
Mr. Dad.
Mr. Dad, cheers. You'll be in the comments talking a lot of shit, so.
Cheers, gentlemen.
All right.
And I pour a shot.
Yes, sir.
It's taking Nick way too long to pour himself a
I'm
cocktail
so
that's
sorry.
literally already in the glass.
I know, I was doing too much, and I'm overthinking. I'm a little, I'm not going to say it.
But that's the new trend right now, right?
Overthinking?
No.
Oh, slow service.
The side, what's it called? Icebox on the side for the old fashions. That's been picking up a lot.
Freezer door cocktail.
Freezer door
Yeah, it's
cocktail.
freezer
There
door
we go.
cocktail, yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Did you want to tell them what a freezer door cocktail is?
Yes, a freezer door cocktail. Yeah, I had one on last episode. It's pretty sweet. So what you do is you pre-make a cocktail, and essentially you just
Mass batch.
you pre-make it, and you have it all ready to go. Throw it in your freezer side door, ready to roll. Every time you need it, just pour up. I've been thinking about this since last week.
Yeah, but we're going to start the show as we always do with shots.
Sir.
Conte's going to work, so he's not drinking.
Yeah.
He's drinking non-alcoholic, so.
And A's. Shout out Athletic.
Yeah, spots are future world champion.
what I'm
Pool is
saying.
technically a sport.
It's been picking up. It's been picking up this year.
The
A lot of
popularity
more
of the sport has been picking up.
Yeah.
How do you, like, on what metric? How do you figure that out?
So before, there wasn't in a lot of tournaments last year. Now they're almost everywhere you look. Like if you're looking for a pool tournament, there's one going on somewhere. On top of that, there's this lady, I forget her name, but she's picking up the sport and helping out. So darts and
She's picking up the sport? What does that mean?
yeah. So darts and by picking up the sport, she's increasing the payouts for winners. So before it was like, okay, maybe you can win 10,000, 30,000, but she's trying to move it up to 1,000.
So she's
$1 million.
funding. She's funding prize pools.
Pretty much,
That
yeah.
kind of deal because
Yeah.
she fell in love with the sport essentially, and now she's putting her money into it.
No, it's just her job. She builds up markets and and helps out the industry. So like right now, she's built up darts to champions make $1 million.
Okay.
And then she's built up snooker to make $1 million. And so now she just started this year working with pool.
You think she's getting pickleball next?
Probably.
Pickleball is the
Pickleball's
fastest
picking
growing
up.
sport in America.
Fastest
It don't.
growing
It don't need your help. It don't need your help. Pool needs the help.
Yeah, we
It-
do need
yeah.
the help.
Oh, yeah.
100%. But yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, because you guys do a lot of tournaments. I'm like, oh, what's the prize pool? Like, oh, we get to play in another tournament. Okay, what's the win for that? We get to go play in another
Yeah.
tournament.
And if I win that, then I might have a chance to get a flight.
To get a free
Yeah, to get a
Get a
flight.
flight.
The flight isn't even free, bro.
Oh, the flight's not free. The
The
hotel room's free?
entrance is the entrance,
The
Or the
entrance
hotel.
is it's they reimburse you, so they give you some of it, but it's like
and this is for like what we would call nationals to Conte. Is that what it's for?
pretty
okay,
much.
all
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And this is your path to world champion.
No, this is just it was at one point,
Yeah.
but now I'm moving it towards. It just helped me get a lot of competition and let me understand how the game is. Now I'm actually trying to transition more towards BCA, more like actual
What's BCA?
BCA. I forget the acronym stands for, but it's more of a. It's
only
not built
there
for
was somebody.
amateurs.
Yeah, I wish someone
Look
invented
it
like a search engine or something.
Yeah, I
just
know
to
that'd be
tell us.
crazy. That'd be crazy.
But
Somebody
here's the
should
thing,
do that.
Dude,
You know?
as much as I love him to death, DeConte can't talk and type. Because two different things are happening: words with his fingers and words with his minds, and he can only focus on one word at a time like that. So it's very, very hard. Yeah, no, honestly, like DeConte can't do that. You can't fucking type and talk.
Yeah.
And here's the thing is, I make fun of you for it because it's such a low-hanging fruit, but I get it. Like, being able to type a word and think with your fingers while also saying something differently. Like, when I'm pouring liquor, I can't chew. If I'm chewing, I chew to the rhythm. I'm like, 1, 2, I'm like, so I get it.
Everyone's
but
got ticks. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Everybody's got little ticks.
These are called autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So BCA is what?
BCA stands for Billiards Congress of America. So they pretty much run the whole. What is set for the standard of pool is that that's what they do.
Congress.
Congress.
That
Congress.
was Congress of pool.
Just committee. Just say committee. I'm sorry. I love you're passionate, but they're calling themselves the Billiard Congress of America.
Congress, baby. Voted in and everything, you know.
Yeah, well, they do a lot of
Congress
things
is the
with,
opposite of progress, right?
like
Pros and cons.
pros and cons. Yeah, not wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of things for the community, so it's pretty dope.
That is good though.
That's
Yeah.
what- so she's helping increase the prize pool, which is bringing more eyes and obviously competition to the sport.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
can see
Yeah.
that.
That's
And
pretty
I mean,
cool.
and it has been working. So normally,
How much money have you been making?
Me, I'm maybe like $50 a week. And that's if I don't lose the match.
That's not,
you know?
oh yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. But it's dope because where it started to where it's at now. Like Shane Van Bowen was on 60 Minutes, and he was saying, the most a pool player can make is like 6 figures, but that's after you chop up coaching, training, flights, all that.
Yeah.
And just recently,
Some people don't need coaching though.
Yeah, some people don't. Oh, you self-taught.
See, we got to put the light back here, so you're staring so far away from the camera again. Sorry. Talk to us through the camera. Talk to us. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah.
Put more pool. He's got a big pool tournament coming up soon.
Oh,
We literally started late today because Conte had practice. He was like, "Yeah, I got practice."
Yeah, they were practicing.
I was like, how do you practice pool? I never understand that. It's the same thing as like I don't understand practice. Like coaching pool. It's an old joke. What's his name? Jim Gaffigan used to make about having a coach for bowling.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know how you just hit down all of the pins? Hear me out. Try that again. Coach, are you serious? I know. That's why they pay me the big bucks. That's why they pay me in the nachos. Okay, gotcha. Jim Gaffigan, shout out. Man, mad hilarious. But you didn't need to pull this. This was just a funny video I sent to you guys. Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, we're going to watch it because it's hilarious.
Okay, we're gonna watch
It's hilarious. Go ahead. This is a
favorite sandwich,
a Bill
peanut
Burr-
butter
or-
and jelly, macaroni and our favorite chips, salt and the. Wow.
Damn.
he got an entire auditorium
my
full of white people to yell. Yeah.
Yo,
Hilarious.
that's a good joke.
That's a great
bro.
joke, yeah.
That's a good joke.
I literally, because I tried making the same style of joke when I'm at work where I'm like, hey, can I get some of that balsamic? You know what? I'm not even going to say the next part. And then I was like, vinegar. I'm like, you can say it, but I can't. And they never get it. Like the people in the kitchen never get that I'm like making an N-word joke there. They're like, it's just vinegar. I was like, yeah, I'll say the V part, but I'm never going to say the last part. And they're like,
Yeah, I do something similar with that where people are like, oh, I need some vinegar. I'm like, what did you just call me?
see?
And they're like, wait, what?
Because
panic. I love the
immediately,
panic.
I feel like as a society, we know if a black man is saying, what did you just call me? It's the N-word. When I'm like, I'm not even going to say balsamic vinegar. I'm like, I'm not going to say the last part of balsamic. They're like, I don't get it. It's like, Jesus. All right. My racism is too layered, I feel like.
I mean, speaking about that though,
Speaking about my racism. Speaking about my racism.
so speaking about the racism, I mean, I heard
Oh yeah, let's. What we got
Nick
some-
had a story about a old man getting banned, old white man.
Yes. So we got
Where?
a.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So we have this is from the Toronto Sun. So I'm thinking this was in Canada, and then I got into it. So this is a Maryland man.
Shout out Maryland.
Yeah, shout out Maryland.
Hey, best state flag, but hands down.
I love their state flag. I do
Hands
like
down.
their
It's
state
dope.
flag.
Hands
I like
down.
their state flag. Now, if there's some weird meaning to it, I'll find out later. But
No, it's. Well, I don't want to take away from your story.
okay, yeah.
I know why. You don't got to look it up. I know why.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice. So yeah, we got this old dude. He gets in a
Neil,
feud.
old man name.
Yeah, he gets in a feud.
Wait, how do you spell old white man Neil names?
Not this way for me.
I was gonna say, I don't spell this
yeah,
way.
mine would be N-E-I.
N-E-I-L, right?
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
that's what it would be. This is
Kind of, we're not asking you to spell it wrong. So this was just a conversation.
yeah, you spell it N-E-E-L.
Yeah. No, he spells it K-N-E-E. You know, what's up, brother? Okay, yeah. N-E-A-L, yeah.
Yeah, so but before DeConte scrolls extremely fast like he just did again, and I almost had a seizure, we have a guy, Neil Glessner. I hate saying their names, but whatever, it's written in here. 52-year-old man. He this is his old favorite watering hole. He was a regular at this place, according
You know
to
you're an old white man when you say watering hole.
watering hole.
Watering hole.
Yes.
Yeah. No millennials are here like, y'all want to go to the local watering hole? I'm like, no, that's an old white man thing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, though. Yeah. What else would they call it? Like, saloon is cowboys. What are they-
That's Cowboys.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's about it. Tavern. But
Pub is really popular.
yeah,
one.
pub is popular.
I thought it was an Irish thing.
Pub, yeah. What?
Yeah.
You know what Irish people are? Old and white.
Yeah, all of them. All of them. They're born that way. They're born that way.
They come out to him, oh, mother, I would love to hit the bottle of the Irish whiskey. Like, here's a bottle of milk. That's not what I need. It's not at all. They're all old and white. They come out old and white, ready to fight. That's,
ready to rock
that
and
should be
roll.
their slogan. That should be Ireland's new slogan. Old, white, ready to fight. Let's just fucking roll through the countryside and fight everybody that doesn't look like us, sound like us. Like, that's Ireland. That is Ireland. Never been?
No, no.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know why I
Me
said
neither.
that. Yeah,
Mom has. I guess, yeah, that's something. But,
I have.
nice.
All right, so old Irish guy.
Yeah, old.
we don't even know he's
we don't
Irish.
know.
Sorry.
Glessner,
Yeah.
actually, Glessner. That could be something.
Oh, Glessner.
He files a lawsuit against a place called Dan's Restaurant and Tap House in Boonesboro.
That's a new spot.
Yeah,
Restaurant and tap house. That's
And
that's
tap
the
house.
word that's when you like the hot buzzword for new restaurants is like, ooh, restaurant and tap house. Like the last like 5-10 years. Yeah.
You guys have a tap house. You guys have 12 beers on tap instead of 8.
Wow.
Wow.
Not just a regular restaurant.
Locally,
a tap house.
critically acclaimed. Stella.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Only the second oldest beer in the world.
Saying he was thrown out because he was an old white man. But then the owner comes out and says he has repeated occurrences of being an asshole, essentially. It says disruptive behavior. I'm going to call that being an asshole against the staff. So he's a regular in there that probably gets a little too drunk, drinks one too many Guinnesses.
Little ornery.
And then gets
ornery, the
ornery.
word, yeah.
Yes.
Old Neil.
Good old Neil. And then the manager was on duty and ordered that him and his friend, says his friend's name, no need, because we're focused on Neil here, off the premise, and then called the police.
The GM called the police.
The manager calls the police.
Okay.
And then the men claim that they've been waiting for 40 minutes for their takeout order and says, all you old white people act like you own everything. Just get the fuck out, and neither of you are welcome here.
Wow. I mean,
Damn.
A manager says this.
if the manager
Wow.
says this, you 100% have a case that they are being racist.
Yes,
Yeah.
because even corporate Nick sitting here, like, you shouldn't do that. That's against we're in our position not to react that way. But when someone is getting too crazy and it's all the time, this is probably built up. This guy,
I mean, it is one of those like you brought race into it.
yeah.
Yeah. And once you bring race into it, now you have to stand by like, oh shit, I did say old white man.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
So now I gotta go with it. And then now
That comes from something.
And now it says it is caused a culture war in the town.
What town did we talk about this?
It says like Boone. If you scroll back up to like Dunes, not all the way.
So it's not Toronto.
No, it's
They
not.
just
It's
covered
in
it. Okay.
Maryland. So keep
Okay.
going down to Conte a little bit further down. It's in the next thing.
Yeah, Boonesboro.
Boonesboro, Maryland. I don't know where Boonesboro is. I know
I
it's
feel like there's a lot of white guys there.
It's probably not in the DMV area of Maryland.
Boonesboro.
Yeah, Boonesboro. It causes a
Oh man, you if you kick anybody out and yell their race as you're kicking them out, you are inciting a race war. Is
Yeah.
what's happening because every other it's not even a dog whistle. It's a fucking it's a foghorn to anybody else in that restaurant who's like old or white. Like, wait a second, what? What? I'm demanding something. Wait, wait a second. I mean, 40 minutes is a long time for food too. So I'm on the guest here. I'm with them. Oh, that's way northern Maryland.
It's north of Frederick.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
north of Frederick. If
It's
you
about
zoom in
20
one
minutes.
more,
It's
it'll-
about 20 minutes south of the Pennsylvania border, and
if you zoom in
Pennsylvania.
one more, it'll show Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely sounds about white. Yeah, so there's a race war, and then as you see when we first zoomed in, it had people outside holding signs. Old white men's lives matter, and it is okay to be white. You have a regular at your place that
Yo,
wore
baby
that to
boy,
court.
shout out my boy. Jesus, get to the fucking button. Shout out, Jit.
Wore a shirt that said that to court.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Bro,
He wore that to court.
Old boy was getting sued for, I think exactly that he was targeting people of color during COVID to like kick him out, and they were like, we can't pay our lease, we don't have jobs, and he had a bunch of different tenants, but specifically it was only the black ones or the Hispanic ones that he was kicking out, not the other ones, allegedly. I don't know any of this, Jim, because I don't talk to you. And so he showed up to court in a case where he's being tried for, targeting minorities. He shows up to court in a shirt that says, "It's okay to be white."
Oh my!
Or like it's not illegal to be white or something like that.
Bro, you're lying.
Yeah.
And like, I haven't seen instances of him like being racist to me. Yeah. I've heard old white guy stories, which I'm just like, old white guy stories are it's a very
teeter the line.
Yeah,
anyway.
they'll teeter the line, but to me that's just like not. So I'm not going to go on record as saying what I think this man as far as a racist goes, but you show up to court while being tried for being quote unquote racist, and that's the shirt you fucking wear, bro.
Not painting a pretty picture.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
And that shows like no street knowledge either, because like you don't piss off the judge, man.
Yeah, for real.
Oh no, he probably thought the judge was gonna be like, "Yeah, brother,
You know what? He's taking a stand. He's taking a stand.
They're fucking coming for us, man. These poor minorities are coming for us." Like, bro, you're a judge and he's a fucking landlord. The stupidest title in the history of mankind. My lord, my lord. Here's the money I owe you, my lord. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so anything else come from it? Can you scroll a little bit?
It says business was booming since. And
if you can trigger that what's that called? Consensus? No, that base. If you can get the old white base to show up to support something, they're gonna show up. Yeah. Guess who actually shows up to the voting booth, boys? Old white people.
Yeah.
You get them all ornery, they're gonna show up. His business is probably not booming, but there's probably all outside. Picketing and fighting it for it.
Yeah.
The picture at the beginning of the article is rather funny though. So
I want to see it again.
Yeah.
To be honest, I want to see the picture.
Well, we will keep up with this story and actually check in more on it. Well, it started March 1st, so it probably has already concluded. But
but we could still, I'll get back into that.
Follow up on it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do an episode live from Boonesboro, Maryland.
Yo, check it out, baby boy.
If they allow me and DeConte
Mike,
there.
we would love. Hey, I'm half.
I'm half.
Yeah, that was. I wasn't sure. I was like, you got the color of someone who can.
Yeah.
I can be. He's probably. But we'll show up, Mike. Hey, what's up?
Conte, let's do yours.
Owners.
Let's jump into yours. What you got?
So Bar ended up paying the whole tab for the Chicago Bears fans. So the Chicago Bears for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
They did a promotion where if the Bears lost, the bar would cover the whole tab. Oh. And all the people.
Wait, and where was this at?
This was in Chicago.
A Chicago bar posted out saying, "Hey, if our team loses, everybody drinks for free."
Yep.
That's really dumb. That's really like tone deaf and not knowing how your team is built.
Hey, but they're bad.
You know
they're bad.
You know they're bad.
Yeah.
But he could have won on that one.
Oh no, we covered that story. Yeah. Were you with us when we covered that story?
Yeah.
That one was because you weren't here on that one. It was who was it? No, Aaron Rodgers one. Yeah, the Aaron Rodgers one.
Rodgers one. It was the Jets one.
That was an idiot of a play, and it worked out so beautifully. he was inspired. He was like, you know what? Vikings. Josh Dobbs doesn't have eyebrows. Like what the fuck? Man, jeez.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Tell us more.
He said it was a mixed crowd because we had some Bears fans that were actually rooting for the game, and there were Bears fans that were rooting for the free drinks.
Hey, man. You talk to people in the Midwest, they want free drinks. Yeah, that's what they
100%.
want. Yeah.
But the owner, unfortunately, didn't reveal how much he paid to cover all his tabs. So it's got to be a lot. It has to.
Yeah, well, it's a lot retail wise. If you're looking at just like pure price, because liquor is so cheap out there. He's like, damn it, man! I've had to pay everyone's drink tab. It only cost me $400, but I could have profited, $1,400.
$1,400. Yeah, because you're selling at a 200% of the price. You know what I mean?
So how do we feel about this play? Because we've covered it before. We've seen winners and we've seen winner, we've seen loser. How do we feel about the play as a bar owner? What do you think?
Straight hell. I think that was a dumb idea, especially your team isn't that strong.
If your team's not strong,
I don't like the idea of giving away. I don't like giveaways that rely on that kind of chance.
Don't gamble with your business money.
Yeah, you're gambling with your business money. Like, I don't mind, okay, we're going to give out if like you go to a sports game, if they score 130 points, everyone gets a free hot dog. Like there's certain games you can play,
Yeah.
but you're talking about you don't know how much someone's bar tab.
But
is
most of
gonna
the time, that is advertisement run by the actual team.
By the-
Like
right.
if the away team misses two field goals, not field goals, what are those called? Free points.
right. Free throws.
Free throws, yeah.
Yes.
Jesus, I don't know basketball.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You were
Yeah.
so far off,
Yeah.
it confused me.
You know,
I'm
when they
like,
score,
what?
miss, yeah, the thing. Because almost, I've seen so many stadiums do this, and it's such a great one because you see the entire, like, everyone's cheering
Yeah.
against the team that's visiting. That's cool.
Yeah.
But, like, betting that the home team's going to lose, what? You're inviting such negative energy to your bar. That doesn't make sense.
What's the Will Ferrell movie when they were playing? When they were the Tropics, they were the Flint Tropics.
Jackie
Semi-pro.
Moon.
Yes, no, semi-pro.
Jackie Moon.
Yeah,
When what was it? Hot dogs or something? That and
If they scored
yeah, he
100
was
points or
making
something.
sure that they
Playing defense on his own team. Yeah. See, I get a promotion being run
like
by
corn
the
dogs.
actual team.
Yeah.
But a local bar cheering against the local team, you're like, well, wait a second. No.
and not for money, not for money either. Like if you're like, let's give free chicken tenders if they win, whatever. I can deal with chicken tenders.
I've seen those. Like, I mean, even Papa John's has one around this area. If the Caps score 5 goals,
50% off.
50% off.
Yeah.
I get that. So you're cheering for the local team. All of these are based on camaraderie of the locality. To cheer against that, that makes no sense.
Promo code CAPS50.
Yeah.
I've
Hey,
used
promo
that
code's Cat50.
a million times.
It works for McDonald's too.
Yeah, I've
Get that
used
free 10 piece.
quite a bit. Promo code CAPS50. When I was down bad, I'd be like, oh, I don't know much about hockey, but I know that I need these
Hey,
guys.
I know they scored. I know they scored 5 goals yesterday against the Ottawa. Okay, Ottawa Oilers. Gotcha. Cool. Whatever. Half off. Promo code. Bargoyles. Tip of the day.
Shakaroni pizza.
If you don't care about hockey, just fucking put the ESPN alerts. When you get that alert that they scored their 5 goals, fucking just order you some Papa John's because you only got 24 hours to do it. So
I just kind of want to know, like, if you're sitting there and they're losing, like, as a patron at the bar, you just call your boys up, yo, they're taking L's, pull up. Or did they just lock their doors at a certain time? It's like,
it's
no more.
so we did talk about
wonder.
it. We talked about it on the Aaron Rodgers game where we were like, I don't know, maybe like your tab had to be started before the game. So like if you call your boys and they join your tab, maybe you can skirt that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the owner, like once it's established, like you're losing, you're down fucking 3 scores and there's 10 minutes left. You're like, oh shit.
You can't jump in.
Now you're like, all right, who's coming in new? Yeah, you don't get the special because you weren't here for the game.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's still like he's paying for the drink, so the food is being covered. But
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna cap it. Like, if you want to keep doing this as a business owner, learn from the other people's mistakes. Let it at a cap.
Yeah.
Like, up
Limited to
to
certain
up to $25 will be, But Jesus, just you're throwing your money away. These are small bars doing this.
Yeah.
These aren't huge corporations. Corporations would never do this. That's why they're around.
That's
That's why
absolutely
they're
crazy. The last 2 stories here, we'll actually do this on part 2. Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. We're wrapping. Got to be tight. Kande's got to go to work. We'll see you in a few days, actually, because Kande don't drink before work. Smart man.
And we get him there on time.
Yes, yes, we do. So we'll see you then. We'll see you then. We'll see you then. Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique forever.